All right, guys, so here's what I got going on here. Got this gap. Let me drop this phone down a little bit. I'm going to tilt it down so that's different from actually dropping the stand. So it's really close here, really close. And as much as I drop this down from stretching it, after I walk for a little bit, when I do a little bit of walking, I'll just, I'll do this for now. Without touching it, I'll come back. And what it does is it rides up. I mean, I'm sure if I were, this is not the idea. It tends to actually kind of right up a little bit. I don't know, that's perfect right there. That's not bad. That's like, if it would stay there. But what happens after you tend to walk around, breathe, whatever, it tends to come up. So, and that's really close because when it comes up, it's riding right out, and that's what causes scuffs and scratches and stuff like that. And it actually makes it hard right here when the helmet's on. So it's got to stay. It's got to stay down. So I'm gonna actually where's that thing? I think I got it right over here. I'm going to. Here's my situation in the back with the. I'm going to take this upper part off, but I'm going to have to probably punch a couple more holes here. Let me go ahead and take this off. So that is what I've got. I've seen people just loop it around the neck and stuff like that. That's not what was originally done, but I've had Vaders tell me that just go easy on yourself, make it easy on yourself, and just do the loop around the neck. And then they put a spacer in between here to keep the separation, because what it does is it loops around your neck and it might come like that, But what they're trying to do is prevent the, and I'm not getting that because I was able to punch a couple extra holes here in the back. This is the way it was meant to be worn. It was actually meant to be worn straight down, but I'm doing it in a cross section so there's more stability with that cross section on the buckles. But I think, now see, I need another loop here, or I need maybe to cut the excess off here on this. I've created a couple of extra holes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, try going in one more notch. If I go in one more notch on the back, that might drop this down to a perfect where it's going to sit naturally. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So we'll see if this works, and we'll go from there. All right, so the way these work is they actually use a Phillips flathead. I don't know if, this is all me imagining how this works. So Phillips head, little nut. The Phillips screw really is not long enough. Could use a little bit longer. Excuse me. I'm going to run this in just a little. One more notch, if I can get the measurement right here. I'm trying to go equal distance in between the the holes. I think that looks right. All right, so I'm going to go here. This takes a little bit of strength here. So here we go. Oh, what the fuck? It slid right. Oh, it slid right off. What the hell? That was not good. Let's try that again. That's the first time that's happened. Gotta get it right in the center and about equal distance with the other holes. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Ooh. Okay. All right. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go ahead and fasten this back onto this. Get our screw. I'm going into it from my back into the outer, where the nut's going. I think that screw needs to be longer because I'm not biting into the screw much. I just get maybe a couple threads on that screw, and then I go to tighten it. And I just hold my finger on that. Ooh, really need to grab a hold of that with some pliers. Is what I need. But I think what's going to happen eventually is that's going to just, it's going to work itself out. I'm going to lose the freaking screw. I really hate putting that glue on the threads Loctite, unless I use maybe blue, because you can actually get it back off. It really makes it hard to get it off if you ever need to. All right, so we're going to do this side now. All right. I'm going to do this side now. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. I would say there. Yep. About right there. Oh. Okay, I punched through that leather. Got us another hole. All right, and here we go. Get our screw right through there, there. Put our nut back on. So we went in one notch. One notch. I hope this isn't going to be too far. All right. I hope it's going to drop it too, because I just don't know. I mean, that's... There we go. Okay, so that should have it. Let's try this. See how this works. Okay, we're going to try this. Unfortunately, well, there's a buckle back here. So you got to kind of put on that buckle from behind. There we go. You know, that's looking good already. I like that already. So, okay. So we got that. That's about the lowest I think I want to go. Let's go ahead and throw on the... I think that may have dropped it down a little lower. I'm hoping that will want to stay there. I think that's as far as I can go, honestly. Because it's not really your chest box. It's kind of, honestly, it's your belly box. But that's given me... I mean, I got plenty of room here. The only problem I have is I can't, that's as far as I can go on waving. I can't. Because if I go too far here, it just brings the whole, it's crazy, man. I mean, I've got them on hinges, so. This one's stuck on my back. That's a problem. So it's stuck again. Every time it's stuck. See, on the back there is where it gets, when you go up, it gets hung right there. So and I can't really do a whole lot. I mean, I'm thinking maybe that between the robe and the cape, that might help. I'd probably just more the cape than anything. It'd put more downward force on that. But anyways, let me take a tour here. So I think that's going to stay there now. I don't think it's going to ride up. It really wanted to ride up. So actually, my phone's a little crooked here. Oh, there. Okay. All right. That's actually pretty good. That's not bad. I can get a finger through there. That's pretty good. So that's not going to scrub on top of there and mark that all up. Because my helmet's already, is it on the right? It's on the left. It's already done this on the helmet. So I need to pick up some, I got a paint pen I got to order. And I'll fix that. That's from the helmet. The helmet's not easy to put on. It's to put on and take off. It's really not. But actually, I mean, it's hard to tell. That may have gave me some. Ugh, that may have gave me some extra slack there, perhaps. Let me go ahead and try to throw it on the helmet. I don't know. I've been told I shouldn't do this. Okay, so that's what I've got right there. I need to put some felt tape on the bottom edge of this helmet. I've been told I should wear a cape while I'm wearing the helmet. That way it kind of protects this armor here from getting scratched up. Because my current issue, or my issue has been turning my head right and left. Now, I might have it now. I might be good. So, but, yeah, so. But that will end up scoring up the armor, that shoulder armor. So, anyways, I think we got it. So, we've got the belt boxes coming in, hopefully this next week, maybe the week after, and then we'll do a full fit. So, and anyway, my last two parts to order are the cape and the robe. That's the next thing, and then the actual leathers. So, all right, man. Well, that's it for me. That's what I got, and that's pretty much. I think I fixed this issue here. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. May the force be with you. Wait, wrong.